These are the bees we like to talk about. We like to study. We like to learn. Our honeybees. They're the ones that we're concerned about swarming. We're concerned about our queens. How to control varroa mites in these bees. We never get tired of trying to understand and enjoy keeping our bees. These are not our bees, but oh, so often as beekeepers, we get calls about what to do about these yellow jackets because to so many people in the public domain, anything that stings is somehow a bee. So yes, since you have the equipment, you have the designer clothes, you have the know-how, somehow you have to be the one who's going to be called. If it hasn't happened to you yet, it probably will. From a neighbor, from a relative, a friend. They really don't know what to do with these insects. They're not really as harmful as you might think. They're beneficial in that they feed on other insects. And then when they're out collecting nectar, they also do pollination work. So they're not really all bad. They're not the only bee out there either. This is the bumblebee, the bee that we all have grown to know and love. They are really this country's actual native bee of sorts. Great pollinator, always out doing its job, and can give you a really meaningful sting if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. So good pollinator, but can sting you. So these stings then concern people because so many people are convinced that they have a life-threatening allergy to bee stings. We shouldn't argue with them on that. When they're exposed to things like these bald-faced hornets here, these bees, these hornets, if you're surprised by them, can catch you off guard and they can sting you seriously. So yes, these people need to watch. They can stand some help. One of the bees that just drives homeowners crazy is the common carpenter bee because it causes some structural damage. One of those carpenter bees, the male, is known for getting right in your face and acting like it's going to eat you alive. They can't sting. Watch for the yellow dot between their eyes. That means they're a male. All of these things that sting, paper wasp, cicada killers, European hornets, Africanized bees, now even murder hornets. You have to expect to get a call from somewhere, sometime, about these things. They're calling primarily because of the stings. Carpenter bees affect structural damage, or cause structural damage, but it's the stings that worry people. On my kid's foot here, 3 stings. It was not a good day for any insect that stings. So my bees were guilty by association. There's legal reasons that you should or should not be involved in it. You're going to have to decide what you want to do with your protective gear and with the information that you've got on how to control these insects. So whether or not you're a good neighbor, whether or not you're a good friend, that's going to be your call. Good luck with it.